everyone, welcome back. This is level 2, the $150 to $250 range. I'm only going to be editing 3 photos for you today. I've sped everything up 750% or more just to fit it in here in a timely manner because I don't want to waste your time. So if you haven't seen level 1, go back and watch that. This is a 5-part series that should go by pretty quick, in total like 20 or 30 minutes. What you get with level 2 is just more editing. And so what I mean by that is up on the screen right now, I am basically editing out backgrounds and doing things that you would see on a higher end edit. Somebody had a vehicle inside a garage, but they actually wanted it at sunset or in a different garage or something like that. And so I'll select the image out, clean it up a little bit, and then throw it into another background and go from there. Now, I said that you can do level 2 at a certain place, and what I meant by that was you can schedule level 2s for better areas. But at the time when I was doing the shoot, I could only do so much, and I couldn't take the car outside. It was just an immobile object at the moment. I had to do with what I had to work with. And so what you'll see is I'll drag and drop some backgrounds in there and edit things from there. Now, for your level 2, you would want to take something outside or schedule it in a really cool place that you could do better photos. So if you have a desert near you, a forest near you, winding roads, even an empty parking lot sometimes can be cool. Mountains, just emptiness, who knows? Whatever you have, work with that. Now, for me, I had to work with just a car inside of a garage. So what I'm doing is bringing the environment to me. And so I'm bringing in backgrounds and elements to make it look like we were in cool other places. And so now this is going to be a little bit higher end client. If I were to go for anybody, it would be like the more mid-level show cars, I would say. So something that looks kind of fancy, but you know they don't have a ridiculous amount of money to spend. But this is a great starting point to just get your name out there, get it on the board, as you would say. So people would know, you know, this guy edits photos, he edits really good, he takes good photos, he does a good job, he does it in a timely manner. Let's talk about timely manner. So most of these people are going to expect you to have the photos back to you in like 3 to 4 days. Just because they're impatient, they want to see the photos. They saw you do the work, and in their minds, they could have done something on their phone already and had it back and applied a filter to it. So you're going to have to go above and beyond that. And that's why it's just a little bit. It's $150 to $250. So most of these people are spending thousands of dollars on parts and wheels and accessories and things like that. So this isn't a break the bank moment. Something like this should just be in the wheelhouse for anybody to be able to sell to it. But once again, you may have to start from the bottom and work your way up. Go back to level 1 and start there with just taking some pictures at a car show and just trying to hand out business cards and just kind of bring the business in the best you can. Everybody has to start at some point. If you have seen any car photo in the world, they didn't start out taking photos like that. They had to start at some place. And this is that some place. Took a couple pictures with their phone, took a couple pictures with their point and shoot, then they got a DSLR, then they transferred to mirrorless. So the first thing you saw was me edit things and put it into a garage. Now, something like that isn't too crazy. You've seen it before. If you want to go back and slow the footage down, you can. It's just not going to be very impressive. You're just watching me cut out a car, put it in the background, and then match the color essentially and add some blur. There's not really much to it. The second photo, there isn't a lot going on, so for this second edit, I kind of go through it. It's pretty quick, sped up. But if you take a look at it real close, I'm trying to show you that just cutting the car out and putting it on a background doesn't work. And then if I try the other way, where I normally cut it out with a program like Topaz, then it gets real, I would call it glitchy looking. So what I do is just cut out the actual car, place it on the background, and then just eliminate the background by hand. And this is the way we used to have to do it back in the day. and it still works the best today. Now you could go through it with a pen tool all you want. You're still gonna have blurry edges and things that you're gonna have to work around. So putting it on the background and then eliminating the parts that you don't need, the negative space is gonna be the best way to do it. Now what you're seeing here is just 3 images. Normally I don't go above like 5 to 10 images depending on cost. Normally I don't go above like 5 or 10 images depending on cost, but that's totally up to you. If you love to edit and you want to spend more time editing for that budget, then that is fully your deal. But realize that at that budget, you're gonna have to keep going at that rate. These are car guys, they stick together. So if you did 10 for one, you're gonna have to do 10 for the next one. This third edit, super basic. Still gonna be the same thing, but I'm just gonna apply some presets from your favorite preset program, some little elements here and there, and I'm gonna call it good. I mean, it already looks pretty good, so the editing is just gonna accentuate what we're doing. That's gonna do it for level 2. If you have any questions on level 2, put it down in the comments. If you haven't watched level 1, go back and watch that. Like, comment, subscribe, get the bell on. Watch out for number 3. It's coming out. And we'll go over some flash photography and tell you how to make a little bit more money.